Yo, it's your boy Logos. And about a week ago, this video came across my newsfeed. I wanted to talk about it because we have this weird, illogical idea within the black community that just because you look like me, we're on the same side or we agree with each other. I think people have this weird, I don't know, misalignment in their mind when it comes to people and governments and how they operate. People seem to have this idea, like for example, when Trump was coming around, we're gonna go back to Africa, as if just because we're the same skin color, we have the same culture. Or just because I'm ruled over by black people in the all black government doesn't mean it can't be corrupt or evil. There's not civil wars, genocides with black people on both sides. I think that Rwanda genocide, yeah, there were two African cultures or groups of people because of something, I think like their earlobe or their nose was something different. They could just tell the difference and they was killing each other over it. Just because you look like me doesn't mean we're the same. Doesn't mean we'll get along. I think just living in America, you can see that it's not peace and tranquility within the black community. There are gangs, there are killers, there are robbers. And even worse, people enable it and defend it. But I want to get to this whole Israel-Palestine thing because the whole entitlement and idea that black people should just throw their lot with one side is ridiculous to me. Whether it's Democrats or Republicans or Israel and Palestine or any side. Be an individual and think for yourself.
I don't care. I'm not trying to ditch you. I'm letting you know that I did not know you existed. Yeah, I did.
In recent days, American Palestinian content creators started an online attack against the black community for their stance on domestic issues and for voting for Kamala Harris.
Black people also wear a uniform and get on a plane and come to our countries and kill us. You vote the same melanated people into government that sign papers to kill us. I don't want to hear it anymore.
What have you done to change your government? I don't think crying on your phone is an example. What narrative are you pushing by showing black soldiers in the Middle East being told that we should put our issues and lives and rights behind everybody else's, including Palestinians? I don't want to hear y'all tell us to put ourselves last. I'm sick of it.
The way you all switched up 180 on Palestinian
Who is you all?
for Palestinian
You
activists,
bitch.
the second we have a black woman run for office is disgusting.
Keep Palestinians' names out of your mouth when you're trying to defend your decision for voting for Kamala.
I'm starting to see a lot of these videos coming out, and I feel like someone really has to speak on it, so I'm going to. The genocide in Congo has made 8 million of victims.
He's saying Palestinians, and he just doesn't listen.
This video, coupled with all of the other Palestinians and their disrespectful and denigrating videos towards people like me, I'm done. So the money that was coming out of my bank account every month to help Palestinians over in Gaza.
I'm sorry. She's a better lady than me. I'm not sending my money across the world to help some people. Not because I don't give a damn, but I got my own problems and issues. Now, if you have so much disposable income that you can just do that and not touch it and not worry and think about it, fine by you. If that's what you want to support with your money, so be it. But trust me, your fucking little bit of money is not making a difference to the Palestinians. You don't think they're getting aid from other countries? People don't want to talk about it or acknowledge it or say, but Israel is providing aid. If they really want to just kill everybody, this would have been done a year ago. What was it? It's been a year, right? Since it happened? I think so. But they just had an anniversary. If you really want to just massacre people within a tight, confined space, civilians that can't go underground, come on, man. I think they could do it if they really wanted to. Now, you could say, yeah, political pressure in the world will allow it. Yes. But also at the same time, I don't think that we want to just wipe out every single human. And let's be honest. If you say Benjamin Netanyahu wants to, okay, I could believe that. But I don't think the average Israeli soldier is going to go down home to home and just kill civilians, men, women, and children, and pets. I don't believe that. Of course, there's some bad apples, bad soldiers that has happened throughout history. Of course, a lot of these people on Twitter, TikTok, and all these other dumbass social media sites don't really care about history or study it or war or anything like that. But having bad soldiers within your army isn't a good thing, but it is a typical thing because you have a large population of people Of course, we have a small percentage of pieces of shit. Like, come on, like that's just even without an army. That's just within any population. Once you get the numbers so big, you'll get at least 1 or 2 people that don't give a damn about the rules and what's right.
Yeah, that's going to stop. And I'm going to redirect those funds to help the people over in Congo.
Kamala Harris is 100% more culpable for this genocide than Donald Trump is.
You know what? At this point, I will happily take it out of my bio, because if that's really how y'all feel,
take the Palestinian flag out of your bio if you have a gay or trans flag too. And I'm sorry, not her, but just anybody at all on both sides that have that bullshit. Is your brain not functioning? Do you not understand the culture within Palestine or the people on the side that you want to protect and stuff? You really think Hamas gonna have a gay pride parade? That's what you think? You think Hamas has pride for gays or LGBT? No. They throw them off buildings. They set them on fire. They'll use them as fodder. This is something they don't want to admit. They have a better chance of throwing any gay person over to the Israeli side than the Palestinian side. But they can't say that or think about that because I'll fuck the whole head up. Who do we defend? Who do we side with? The people that are the actual homophobes and transphobes, not the ones we talk about on Twitter, or the side that we think is committing a genocide? I don't know. But they're somehow still protecting the gay people who we have a flag of. Which flag do we choose? I can't compute. I need my anxiety medicine. Those types of people are the biggest jokes. This whole idea of going, you can protest whatever you want, but starving yourself for this shit, you're not going to change anything. Sorry. You're not going to change anything.
If Donald Trump gives a damn about Palestine, fine, I will take it out of my bio. I will never speak about it ever again. Trust me, I will never speak about it again.
Something that has been cultivated in the pro-Palestine spaces. But in the last week, we have seen a lot of folks who have talked the talk about global solidarity completely renege on all the values that they have been saying they stand for.
If I bring up like a black issue and someone's like, oh, people of color, I said black. Black, black, black. Because other people of color don't even like us. Liberals weaponize.
That's true. Of course, individually, of course, if you want to bring, okay, if she's trying to say that there's Hispanic, Arab people, that's true. Because everybody's racist. I believe everybody's racist to each other. I really don't think that's something you can deny at this point. But I think what she's really trying to say is that within black communities, Arab people that has these businesses do be acting racist. I've experienced it myself, like an Arab clerk at a court. I can't believe I said a fucking clerk. The Arab owner of a corner store where I live at, when I was young, he thought I was trying to steal, even though I had money and I was gonna pay for whatever I got. So I could see his dumbass walking over to the same aisle I was at, like he's working on something on the shelf, where he's really watching me through the side of his eye. I literally saw him do it, but he's just one dumbass. I'm not just gonna assume that you're racist because you're Arab because of him. But let's be honest, at the same time, there are racist Arabs. There are Arab people that don't even want to date black men at all. There are racist Arabs that see black men as inferior or black people as inferior. Let's not deny that. Not all of them, but there are some. You can see the way they interact or talk with you, or the fact they just say, I wouldn't even want to date a black guy. So yes, I understand what she's saying. It works both ways. And what she's saying is true to a certain degree.
Anti-blackness to defend the US empire, all because they want
US
a token
empire.
ethnic president, who, by the way, was an ex-cop.
And like, what's even crazier is that earlier people were like, oh, these are bots, these are bots, these are bots. No, this is how people really feel. And she made a video. That's a real human being that feels exactly that way. These aren't bots. These are people that feel like they are entitled to the support of black people no matter what. That they get to push us around and tell us who the hell we get to vote for if we support them. As if that means we're supposed to just not give a damn about ourselves in order to show our allegiance to supporting them. They've lost their minds.
You guys keep bashing white people for slavery.
Oh, here it goes.
Why don't we ever talk about the Arab slave trade? And keep in mind that the Arab...
Well, you know, hey, this gonna piss a couple people off. But I said in previous videos, if I ain't pissed you off yet, keep watching. The reason why I think people don't want to talk about this shit within black community is because people like to go and become Muslim. Not all the time, but sometimes to spite white people and spite Christianity. And let me be clear right now, I'm not religious. I don't have any type of close affiliation with any religion. I'm just saying objectively. It seems that people love to go and be Muslim and convert to like spite white people and spite the white man and white God and all that other stuff. Not because, but sometimes of course too, they believe in the tenets and stuff like that. And it's a clash. How can I get back at the white man by going over to Islam if Islam and the previous people that believed in Islam did the exact same shit that the Christians did? That's what I think it is. People don't, it's not a secret. Slavery is still happening now in Africa. What is really close to Africa? The Middle East, bitch. Who do you think are buying them? Other Africans, and I would say a lot of Middle Easterners. They may call them servants. They're basically slaves. Who built that stadium for the World Cup? That was built by like slaves, I think. That was like getting out. They were basically like slaves, and they lived in like squalor and shit. So like, people are just really uneducated. They just don't give a damn to try. And my whole thing with slavery is everybody did slavery. It's horrible. It's evil. I would say yes, the ones in slavery practice in the West and in the New World was a more of a twisted spin on slavery. I would say that other cultures practice something similar, but the chattel slavery and then tying race to it as something unique. But the whole idea of slavery itself is nothing new. It's not dead. And I don't know if it's ever going to die. Unless we get so advanced within technology where we have free energy and everybody just living free, don't have to work. I don't see slavery ending, unfortunately. You want to know why? Because your ass want that new iPhone. You want the new Jordans, nigga. That's why I got that fucking lottery ticket. For the 350 Jordans that was made for $50 in the fucking slave factory. Or the fact that, you know, the lithium batteries or the power source for a lot of phones technology is being mined basically by slaves in Africa. That's the type of bullshit that I'm talking about when I'm talking about we can't connect slavery and the Arabs to talk about it, because if we do that, it takes a lot of wind out of our sail. It takes a lot of ammo of our guns for some of the stuff that we do or want to do and the reasons why. It doesn't hit the same. It don't act right. It's hard to stand on business if you fucking gotta think, oh shit, these people had slaves too. They had slaves before the Europeans had slaves. Shocking. Shocking. Islam burst out within like the 700s from my memory, studying this Byzantine Empire. So like, that's pretty far ahead of the Europeans and the rest. And I think Portugal, well, okay, I'm not getting into history.
Arabs have enslaved more black people than the Europeans combined.
When it comes to the people who we are supposed to be defending over in Palestine, guess what? Those same communities treat us with voracious racism. And you're asking us, don't look at them. Don't look at our racism. Don't look at our past history and how we've treated your communities. Help us, save us, be there for us. But guess what? When we need you guys, no one's standing up for us. When we have gone through this oppression for the past 400 years, why didn't any of you come racing on boats to come and help and save us? It don't take 400 years to get from Palestine over to America to stop the genocide.
Well, in the 1700s, if my memory served me right, well, at least I know definitely around World War I, World War II, that was under the British Empire, all that land, British and French. Before that, oh yeah, I'm tripping. Ottomans, Turkey, that was before. Yeah, I'm stupid. Sorry. So yeah, that's why. And they had slaves. You want to know why? They had slavery themselves. You want to know who they were enslaving? Africans and Christians. Ottomans, they had Christian slaves that they turned into like their soldiers or janissaries. That's why. You want to know why they didn't come racing on boats to fucking save the slaves? Because they was worried about getting their own slaves from a much closer source. The same source that the Europeans were getting it from. That's why. Like, I get what she's saying in the first half, but then she went on this shit about why people didn't come and save us. That's why. And you lost me at that point.
That was happening to us for 400 years. It does not take 400 years to stand up for Black Americans and stand in the line of fire with us. It doesn't take for you to have simple human decency when your businesses are allowed to thrive in our neighborhoods, when they were burnt, beaten, and torn away from us. We spend our money with you. We stand in solidarity with you. And you keep asking for more and more and more. And it's never enough. Because I don't want to hear, oh, we was there for 2020 because that was a cute little trend. But guess what? 3 months later, it was over. Y'all wasn't bringing down Starbucks and McDonald's and Kellogg.
Bro,
I'm sorry, I didn't. Okay, that was the end. But of course, they weren't bringing that stuff down. And neither were we. We brought down our own communities, our own businesses that hurt our own people. Me and Ray myself, we saw businesses being shut down and getting looted, a couple burnt. But dumbass niggas want to just take advantage of a situation in the worst way possible. Nothing wrong with protesting. Everything is wrong with rioting and destroying shit because you want to get some free stuff. Listen, man, I owe nobody fucking anything. I don't give a fuck who you are, what you look like, where you come from, what you going through. Bitch, I'm going through shit too. I owe you nothing. Just because I'm black, just because I'm white, if I was white, just because I'm Mexican, just because I'm Asian. No matter who you are, where you're from, you don't owe anybody your solidarity, your support, anything. If you want to do it, then you do it. But obligation, because I look like you, even though you sound stupid, is stupid. And I'm not going for that. Forgive me. Forgive the hell out of me for wanting to be an individual. I'm sorry. I wasn't born on this earth just to go along with every bullshit idea, bullshit movement, or bullshit progressive stance that you want to champion this year, this month, this day, this week. I don't give a flying fuck about you, your solidarity, and what the fuck you're going through right now. You wanna know why? I got my own shit to worry about. The black community got their own shit to worry about. Solidarity, my ass. When I don't have to worry about young black children, literacy rates, I'll give a fuck about Palestine. When I have to worry about young black men killing themselves over and over nothing, I'll give a fuck about Palestine. When our culture start looking up to rappers and drug dealers and murderers and killers and entertainers for icons and those other horse shit, that's when I'll give a fuck about Palestine. I could make a whole list about all the stuff I could give a fuck more before Palestine. Sorry. I don't give a damn. And guess what? The way you act, your entitlement, the insults and the labels you throw out for people, and the way you just turn on people if they don't side with your view, whether it's Palestine, Israel, whatever the fuck it may be, makes me want to be against you even more. It makes me not like you. And then, because of me not liking you, I for some reason start not liking your movement, or at least be a lot less tolerant of hearing about it. Because you are a overzealous, abrasive, entitled, annoying ass bitch. And nobody wants to be on the side of somebody like that. I don't give a fuck about you pointing to your skin and my skin. Our skin don't look the same, and if it did, I don't care because our brain don't work the same. And that's what matters. And that's what's lost with this culture and this generation. Honestly, on this side of the fucking globe, what you think, not what you look like. That's what matters. I'm sorry. That's what matters. Of course, I fucked that shit up at the end. But truly, that's what matters. Not your skin color, not where you come from. Like, guys, we know. If you've been online gaming, you've talked to, bonded with guys that you don't even know from different sides of the globe through playing together or having similar interests. Like, come on. Step out of your comfort zone Don't be so focused on race. Go after what you love. Stop giving a shit about what dumb fucks on the internet gonna say about you. Whether it's acting right or being a sellout. Fuck them. If somebody says something like that, their opinion doesn't matter. They are worthless in terms of their opinion. That's all I'll take it. You know, I'll be kind. I'll be nice. They don't matter. That's how I see it. That's how I'm going to live. Fuck you if you don't like that. It's your boy Logos. I'll see you next time. Peace.